toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Louisiana Tech's offense will start this game off with the football. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
So the BYU Cougars offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And the Cougars in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Great job by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Gives it on the option. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone. And
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pressure coming. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Back to pass, it's Klein. Got him downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They're off to a really strong start. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the tailback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Got it in the middle, it's 4. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Wide open downfield. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open up.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Klein. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that's a very productive 1st down play of bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. BYU now into the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Run in the red zone. It's Burrell. Fights off the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars. The extra point here would tie the game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. The give from the gun. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's 4. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse. Losing yardage on that play. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. got it in the middle. It's Jackson. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Klein. Gets it out fast.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. On the ground, it's Burrell. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They keep pushing forward now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Dropping back, it's Klein. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Lost a throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Jackson.
I guess if you're going to get a 1-yard gain, at least it's kind of a highlight. Great body control, great job understanding how to keep your foot in bounds and give a little toe tap on the sidelines there.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Jackson. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Booth. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Makes the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield, it's Klein. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage.
There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Might as well give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Smashes through the tackle. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to pass, it's Klein. Lost one deep down the right side. Snags it up the 30 and still running. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. BYU lines up with a first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Looking to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, BYU! And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside and take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Release on the RPO.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Going to the running game. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on fourth down.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain.
Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling. He leaves it with his back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. That's reeled in. It's Ford. Made a defender miss. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. With the catch, it's Booth. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Klein. Gets it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to the... And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Plays like that are the type of plays that win you games. Bottom line, here we are, it's late. It's a close...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Klein. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hughes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Phillips. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time,